YouTube model building community. Chris Chapman coming at you with the coffee time from the Rusty Nuts Model Shop. Don't have a lot to talk about today. Wanted to mention that Dr. Cranky has just released the new set 11 of the Cranky cards. Hopefully people are starting to get them in now so that I can start getting some of them autographed and sent. Any of you people out there that might have a card coming in the mail, I'm in need of it autographed. Keep that in mind because I need to add it to my collection. I went through and did a spreadsheet last night and listed all the cards that I have, the ones that are autographed, the ones that are sent out waiting to come back, the ones that have been or that I'm still missing and things like that. And I was kind of shocked at how many cards I actually already have. It's kind of nice to know that I've got that good of a collection already. Talking with Cale Gaither on a chat last night, and Dell Elliott and William was on there. James Hout, or Hoot, however, James, you pronounce it. Apologize if I ruined it, but it is what it is. And so, between Cale Gaither and, oh man, that's good. Between Cale Gaither and Dale Elliott, I will be having a few more cards sent to me. One of them is from a Japanese builder that lives in Japan, obviously, and I need to figure out how to get in touch with him so that I can send it to Japan and get it signed and then get it sent back. But I'm on a really good quest. I've got just a couple cards here that I haven't been able to get in touch with the people. I did send them messages last night. I did hear back from Robert Cienko. He's got a card, the extra one that he's going to mail to me. And the other ones, I left some messages to them on their Facebook pages so that hopefully I can get them signed. Because I think that would, just getting them all done and everything would be really cool. So, be looking forward to the new set, number 11. There's Tom White, Rambler 69, Kel Gaither, Wayne Watkins, David Duncan, John Teresi, um, James Smith with Plays with Trucks, Bob Dudek, and Freddie over at H-Town Hobby, and Jean-Jacques Colette, or Lolette, something like that. In fact, he just accepted my invitation today, and hopefully I'll be able to get a card from him so that I will have his to add to the collection. But that's the names of the channels of the new guys that are just starting the next series of trading cards. So, again, we got some new builders that we've all been doing our shout outs, and a lot of new guys coming in. This is kind of cool. But at the same time, man, it's again, I'm getting overrode and not being able to see a bunch of the videos or keep up with them as much as I would like. I do remember, however, I watched one this morning, and he's a younger lad, gent, young man, but it's J&J Destructions. I don't really have a whole lot of shout outs to be putting out right now, but he's going to be on the next one. J&J Destruction. Get your pens and paper, pencil, whatever, white slip stick. I'll wait. I'll give you a second and I'll drink some coffee while you do that so you can write this down. What you doing, birdie? This is my bird, Sonny. Kind of decided to come chew on my earrings for a bit this morning. Wouldn't shut up, so I thought I'd let him. Keeps him quiet. Okay, I hope that gave everybody time to get pen and paper. J&J Destructions. Check him out. He did a kind of a cool little unique thing that I've often thought and wondered for the people that make the inbox reviews things where you open them up and you show everything and stuff like that. I don't typically watch them just for the fact that if I'm not building that kit, it doesn't really pertain to me. If time comes, I know the guys that put these videos out, and if I need to get a review and what to look for, I could go back and watch them. But an inbox review is all that's telling me is what's inside of a box of something that I'm not working on. And so I've got other videos that I could watch instead of watching the reviews. I know a lot of people like to watch them and get their opinions and stuff. But he did something different, and I've often wondered why people don't do this, and I've thought about, oh, hey, not so hard. Don't make me, bye-bye. Oh, poor birdie. Yeah. Like my ex-wife, gets a little rough sometimes. Anyhow, he did a post-build or after-build review, which I thought was really cool because not only did he turn around and say, okay, here's the kit that I built. It was a Dodge pickup truck. Not real big fan of this particular truck or this model or this whatever. But I had it, wanted to try some new stuff with it, try some new techniques, experiment with it. So I went ahead and I did it. And then he went in and showed a couple techniques that he tried for the first time, which is really cool because it shows that he's advancing. He's trying things that he's seen and trying to make them better, which I really liked. But he talked about the kit, the condition of the kit, what he had to do to get the kit ready to put together and paint and everything. And he had some issues with the kit, and he mentioned what he had to do to get around some of them issues and things. And in the end, he turned around and showed the finished product. He had messed up the window somehow, so he didn't have that in there. But he went and kind of described some new things that he's done, what the kit was about, and how it went together. Those are the kind of reviews and things that I look at. Like, you know, I hear a lot of people that build these new Mobius kits. Man, it just fell together. No problems, no issues, smooth as can be, and stuff. And that's great. That's what I want to hear. Not, well, okay, this is what's in here. You got your wheels, you got your interior tub, you got your body, you got your suspension, and and there's a little bit of flash here, and there's a little flash there, and this here kind of has a little dip I'm going to have to fix. I'm more interested in seeing the vehicle after you did them changes and after you put it together, showing there was flash here, eliminated it. There was a mold line, there's a big sinkhole here. And so in the sinkhole here, I went and I filled it all in, got it nice and smooth. Yeah, excuse me. And so here it is, finished and completed. And that way it shows me, other builders, especially new builders, what can happen with a kit that has issues and problems with flash and stuff if you put the work into it. You got this, look at how pretty and beautiful this is. Amazing. As opposed to this is all white plastic, and then I got my chrome tree and I got my glass in a bag, but I don't want to open that up because it'll scratch it. Those are pretty cool. It's nice to know what extra parts are in kits and things like that. But this post review of what he thought of the kit and what he had to deal with when he started it and stuff. Cool video. It was like 9 minutes long, and it was great all the way through. Very informative and stuff. So J&J Destructions, please check out his channel. He's been around for a little while, but only has 35 subscribers. I'd like to see that jump up to the couple hundreds right quick here. So if you guys are looking for something to do on a fine Saturday morning or afternoon or evening or Sunday, whenever you're watching this, go check him out. So, and then I got a little bit of a pet peeve with everybody here. For some reason, you guys all keep telling me, "Oh, that looks great, Chapman. Oh, hippie boy, great job. Good, I love it." Da, 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 da. I found out recently, well, I've actually noticed it, but it's been coming up a little bit more and more lately, that apparently I suck at model building. And YouTube has the guts and the balls to tell me. Because every time I bring up a video of your guys's to watch, or I go to comment on your comments that you leave on my videos, I have a whole list over here on the right side recommended for you of my own tutorials on how to build models. Is YouTube telling me something? Hey, watch these, you need help. Do they not know I made them? I don't know. I'm just not understanding why they're doing that to me. Are they good enough or not? I don't know. I got coffee, so why do I care? Okay, again, kind of a short one. I've been doing some work on my GSL build. I am almost done with the lowering of the front and rear suspension on it. And this one again is a secret build because I don't want anybody to see it until I display it at the GSL show coming up. And I have the body and everything else is ready for paint. The cool thing about it is I got to just finish up the chassis on the cancer awareness build. And when I go put down my base coats for the GSL build, I will be doing the base coats for that as well. And on this here GSL build, I've got to take my time, really do things in a very slow manner. I've got multiple colors going on to this thing, some custom graphics and things that I'm going to try for the first time and stuff. So as I do each layer, I want to put it into a dehydrator, bake each layer overnight as I build this thing up and paint it, just to make sure everything is tight and it's solid and it's cooked, because there's going to be a lot of taping off and a lot of clear coating and things like that in between layers, intercoat clears and things like that, some Pearl X powders. And I mean, I'm going all out for one of the shiniest, cleanest builds I've ever done, of which people know I don't typically like that. I'm not even going to weather the base or anything, or the chassis, and that's not like me. But I want this one here when I take it to that show and I put it down on the table, not expecting it to win awards compared to the other cars and things that I've seen at these other shows, and especially this big of a show. But I would like to be able to put something down there and have somebody say, you know what, that Chapman guy, what a freak. So hopefully I can get that pulled off. So Todd H, hey, it was good to see a video from you recently with your face. Bam, in it. First time ever, except for a couple times where I saw pictures of you sitting in your Camaro hot rod thingy there that you were out there drag racing. At least you're smart doing it legal. Rusty K, dude, if you guys haven't seen his latest video, he got this stuff. Just a second, I have to go to my notes on my phone. Bring up my notes. Oh, oops, no. Notes on my phone. Shopping list. Clorox Precision Pore Bleach Gel for, check this out, autocorrect has put dethroning. It's supposed to say dechroming. Thanks, autocorrect. Nobody would have known that had I not mentioned it. Maybe I'll have to edit this out, and then people won't know how big of an idiot you are. Smartphone my ass. Anyway, he turned around and did a bam in your face. This is what it does. Real time video of dechroming an entire tree. Wheels, chrome, everything. He put it in there in 30, 40 seconds. Man, that chrome was gone. You could just see it just go away. And it was weird. It wasn't flaking off or anything. It was just like it dissolved. So anybody looking for dechroming agent that is quick, that is fast and powerful, okay. Clorox Precision Pore Bleach Gel for dethroning. Check it out, man. Rusty K, the model shop student. He just did a video on it yesterday, last evening and stuff. So should be able, pretty easy to find. Benny Mac also, thank you very much, my friend, for your time and your patience with me and Dell Elliott the other night. Benny Mac was nice enough to get on a chat with us and show us how he does his intros and things on his YouTube channel, and the way he does the layering and gets things popping in and everything and disappearing. And whoa, where'd that come from? Oh my gosh, it has lights. Whoa, awesome, awesome guy. Took the time to show us, and I went on there the next. Well, I guess we got offline about midnight with him, and then we turned around and. So I guess it was the next morning around 1 o'clock. I went in there and tried it. Got some of it, and the other stuff I forgot. But Dale Elliott's getting it figured out, so I know who to go to when I get questions and I get ready to delve into that a little bit more. Another thing too about the videography that Dr. Cranky started up different units and stuff. I did a video talking about cameras and different lights, open up your blinds or whatever, let light into the room, natural light and things to get better pictures. I had also mentioned that you can go into Photoshop, you can lighten, brighten the pictures and clean them up and everything, turning into a whole new hobby for me, having a blast with it. There is a, oh, it's right here. There's an online tutorial course thing. I went to creativelive.com, and they send me emails of different lessons and classes on photography, from basics all the way up to advanced and stuff, and you just kind of watch them as you go to learn more about taking pictures and things and how to run a camera and stuff. Great, 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 great group and stuff. And it's just online, Google it, whatever, creativelive.com. For those people that are like me that kind of want to get into more on how to do this stuff, I'm getting into taking my camera out, taking pictures outside, get pictures of my dog outside and things, just goofing off with it to learn it. They have a series, and I know it's during work hours and things like that, but for those of you that aren't working like me right now because of a winter layoff, they have a Photoshop week that is 13 instructors, 6 days, 48 classes. It's a $299 deal that you can sign up to buy the whole package deal. It's going to be live on their site. They send you an email. You turn around and click in there and sign up for it. Then they'll send you emails reminding you it's coming up. And then when it's on, you just click on the email and bam, you're there. And it's live right as you're doing. You can type in questions and they come up and the instructors will answer them and stuff. Really, really cool way. It's February 23rd, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time, California, West Coast, Oregon time. And It's or it goes from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, February 23rd through the 28th, I believe is what it was. And they break them down. They're going to have one instructor working with you for an hour or two on this, then another one for 2 or 3 hours and stuff. So 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific, excuse me again, time. And they will teach you anything and everything that you need to know about Photoshop and how to work it, how to run it, and stuff. So, wanted to throw that out, creativelive.com. And that can help you get in there, get your pictures taken, and edit, clean them up and stuff. And I've been kind of goofing off with some of it, just taking my cars and putting them over there and then kind of cleaning up the backgrounds and stuff. You can see creases from my boards and things and going and eliminating that and blending it in so it just looks more natural, like it's sitting on a cloth or something. So that's something coming up if you're interested. Another good site to check out for videography, photography, and photoshopping is Phlearn, PHLEARN.com, or it's Phlearn on YouTube. And you can go on there, watch all kinds of basic how-tos, getting this started, getting that started, how to set up your subject for your pictures, close-up shooting, micro shooting, all kinds of stuff. And the cool thing is once a week they end up sending you an email or a thing through YouTube that they've got your next lesson, and it's the basics of this, basics of that. Very, very informative. Very cool people that have a lot of fun, and they make it fun as you're watching these videos to learn how to do this stuff and things. So it makes it simple. You can pause it, then go over to your Photoshop, do what they just did, then go back, start it again, then pause it, come back. So that way you kind of play along with them as they go and stuff. So just tips and tricks and pointers for those of you out there that want to try to get better pictures out of your cameras and things like that. And again, number one thing, light, 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 light. If you got a window, take a table and set it up next to the window instead of putting it against the window. Here's my window, and I put my car here and I take a picture here. Instead of doing that, take the car, move it to the side of the window. You get on this side so that you're not, you got your window here, your subject here, and you're taking your picture this way. Open up that blind, let that come in. It'll shade off the back side of this car, so that'll add shading. So you turn around, move it over here, put it down, take pictures this way. You got your window, subject, picture. Little things like that can make a huge difference on the outcome of your pictures. And there's a whole thing about some people talking about pictures and how some aren't very good, some aren't, poor lighting, you can't see the subjects and things. And I kind of started thinking about it. And yes, that's true. It's a lot of them. And I'll tell you what, I went back, started looking at some of mine that I thought were decent pictures, and they're crap compared to what I'm getting now with my new camera and the lighting and understanding more. But at the time that discussion happened, there wasn't any discussions or anything that went into tips or pointers on how people could fix that. It was just, if I see your picture and I can't see it, I'm just gonna turn it off. Your video, and you got the cat light behind it, and you can't see the wheels that you're trying to talk about. I'm not gonna watch it and stuff like that. A lot of talk around people and things. Some people kind of took it that was their build or whatever. Nothing was ever intended to hurt or piss anybody off. But at the same time, nobody said anything of what people can do to fix it. Light, people, I'm trying to help you out. Light. Open up the blinds. Go get a $20 light set that you can set up around them. Get a decent photo booth. And yeah, a lot of people can't afford it. So is what you do is you take a white t-shirt, get a cardboard box, cut it out, just lay your white t-shirt or a towel up it. But the main thing is to have light on it. Your videos, if you turn around and it's dark, you can't see them and things like that. Go over by a window and open up that window and then have it sitting off the side. And don't take a picture directly at the window. Do it off to the side so it's not going to glare up and make it to where you can't see. So just play around with it, and want to try to give some tips and things on how people can improve and stuff, because I'll tell you what, I'm hopefully with everything I'm learning and on these next few builds, I'm going to be able to produce better stuff myself. Everybody can improve. Everybody can take the time and stuff like that, and it doesn't cost anything from what you already have. If you don't have the money, if you have a little bit of money, you can set it up to be professional, like for 20-30 bucks and stuff. You know, the price of a kit, price of paint to paint a kit, unless you use the acrylics. So I guess I had more to talk about than I thought, kind of just rambling on, but hope this helps. Okay, that's it. Chris Chapman, Rusty Nuts Model Shop, coming at you from the Rusty Nuts Model Shop. Coffee time is over. Have a great weekend, people.